Hi there, this is Edward Siga CC1 module riser interconnections. I'm gonna show you the basic connections from fire alarm panel to apartment modules. As you can see in the arrow, the cables are from fire alarm panel and the other cables are from apartment and corridors. I mark this cable as a spare cable as we only need 3 cables from fire alarm panel, which are 2 feeds for speakers and detectors and 1 return cable for smoke detectors. We need this cable for the future, so I will keep it inside. The next cable is the beads for the smoke detectors, marked as a loop. I will preparing to terminate this to the module. So this is the module, as you can see. It will take time to do it. For me, I preferred longer cables when doing termination, because in the long run, the cables become shorter due to the maintenance activities. So I cut the cables longer than usual. I roll it around the panel so it will keep looking good. What I'm doing right now is preparing the cable to terminate into the module. This is the module diagram. The right side terminal are for the loop detectors and the left side terminals are for the speakers. For the top terminals are for the common speakers, which is usually from corridors. I've done for this cable. The third cable that I'm gonna do is the speaker feeds cable, which I will terminate in the left terminal of the module. Again, these cables are fire-rated cable, taking extra time or extra care when doing off the outer jacket. It may cause damage to the cables, so we need patience. Done for this cable. Proceeding to the next one. This is the return cable of the detectors from apartment back to the panel, which I will terminate in the terminal block. This is the terminal block. I'm now done with all the cables in the lower side. So my next is in the higher side cables, which are from the apartment. It composed of smoke detectors and speakers cables. This is the speakers from apartment cables, marked with APT. Which I terminate here. My next one is the end of the line of the apartment cable, which I terminate it in the terminal block, which later needs to connect port 7K resistors in parallel. Take notes, gray cables are for speakers and red cables are for detectors. My next one is the common cable, which is from corridors speakers, and I'm going to terminate it in the top of the module. Our next cables are from apartment smoke cables, which I'm going to terminate besides the feeds from panel cables. The next is the detector's cable, which I'm going to connect it in the return cable from panel. Then the last cable is the common end of the line cable, which I'm going to terminate it in the terminal block.